Hello, it's your girl Kimmy here from lifeaccordingtokim.com, and I am joined with a good friend of mine, Dr. Melissa Cioffi, also known as Dr. Mel, to have a little girl chat. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No, I wouldn't have anybody else on this kind of show. Help me out here. Okay, so I brought you on today because I wanted to discuss get up a little bit. Perfect. There we go. I can see me. All right. So, Mel, I brought you on because I'm having an issue. So, you know that I'm trying to get back on a horse with dating.
Literally.
Literally. Okay. So that's the problem. Okay. So I met a young tenderoni. And I decided, what the hell, just go for it, girl. You ain't got nothing else to lose. And so we did the do, and he was really big, like really big and really curved. And I was like, challenge, you know what I mean? I was like, back in my day, I can take it. So we do the do, and the entire time it was painful. Like, in the past, it, would initially start painful, but then, you work your way in and stuff. I literally was holding the bottom of my fupa the entire time. Like, obviously, I'm not going to stop because, I have an image to uphold, but I was dying the entire time. So I was like, what the fuck? Is something wrong with my girly parts? Is it like a use it or lose it thing, and has it been used so long that it's fucking fizzled away? Or, like, I don't know. I was like, is this an age thing now? Like, I used to be a young tenderoni. Now I'm on the wrong side of 30. I'm like, what is going on?
Have you ever had pain with sex before? Or is this the first time?
Painful.
Painful. Pain with sex.
Not really. I mean, it'll start initially because of maybe, length and girth, but it wouldn't like last, once you lube up a little bit, it's fine. It's smooth sailing.
Were you intimidated by the size? Because sometimes that can put women put them. I don't want to say put them off because we all want a little girth in our lives, but it could make you tense up and make it more painful. Did you notice if that was happening?
I don't think that I was intimidated by it. What I think, it was like tickling my belly button. It was like coming out of my nose, and I was just like, the fuck. So it wasn't a tense thing. It was just like, I felt like it was hitting a pouch somewhere that it shouldn't have been hitting or something like that. So I just don't understand why it was painful. I don't know if this is a new thing that I got to get used to, or was I doing something wrong, or was something wrong?
I don't think anything is wrong. It could be a bunch of things. So one is the size. So not only the length, but the girth of it. If it's something you're not used to and you haven't had sex in a while, your body's got to get used to things being in there. You know what I mean?
So it was a use it or lose it kind of deal, huh?
I was going to say, it's not a use or lose it type of thing, but you got to maintain that flexibility, literally, of everything down there.
Oh, shit.
And kind of prep for a new thing coming in. The other thing I was thinking, it could be, have you ever heard where your cervix is? Because some women a big penis will hit the cervix and they feel that kind of stop.
That's exactly what I felt like it was doing. Like, it wasn't just painful. I felt like it was hitting something.
It could have been your cervix, if he's that big, and depending where it sits, especially the curve thing through, that's what signaled that to me. It could just be how your body is situated. So doing it more often, trying a variety of positions. What position were you in?
Everything hurt, but oh God, I gotta put a caption on this one before I post it that says NSFP, not suitable for parents, because my mom would like literally be on the comments like, girl, it'll get better, like, and I just do not need her listening to
We don't need any of that.
Not suitable for family. I'm gonna put F, okay, like, do not. But anyway, so I felt like the most painful position was from that.
Yeah, that's usually the most painful for a lot of women. That and missionary tends to be painful, depending on the woman.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So in both positions, I wonder too if like so let's go into a little pelvic floor stuff. So the pelvic floor is a bunch of muscles literally in your pelvis. And just like any other muscle, they contract and they relax. So we're all told about like Kegels and contracting them and making them stronger, but a lot of us don't even know how to relax them.
Mm-hmm.
So if in some cases with painful sex, like learning how to relax those muscles and kind of like get them ready for penetration is really key to a great sex life.
So wait, I just want to make
sense?
sure that I'm doing it right. So when I'm doing my Kegels, which I do not practice nearly as often as I should, I do the I'm gonna pee, psych, I'm gonna pee, psych method. Is that like is that what? Gotta go. No, I don't. Gotta go. No, I don't.
Are you peeing while you do them?
No, I'm just doing the act of it. But sometimes I'm peeing while I'm doing it. But you know,
don't do that.
Why?
Stop Kegling while you're peeing, because you're supposed to be relaxed while you pee. Otherwise, it's sending your brain a signal that it should contract those muscles when you're peeing, and you're not supposed to be doing that. And I know a lot of gynos tell their patients to do that. Everybody listening, stop Kegling while you're actually peeing.
I'm breaking my vagina. You're
not breaking your vagina. You can retrain it just like you trained it that way. You can retrain it the other way.
Okay. All right. So
it's not the end of the world.
So how long and how often should a woman do Kegel exercises to get comfortable with that?
So it all depends on the woman, because you might not even need Kegels. You might need reverse Kegels, which is actually learning how to relax. And there's like so much more into Kegel programming than we're led to believe. Like, you just Kegling out and pushing them out at a stop sign is not sufficient. Like, just like any workout program, you need like a workout program for your vagina.
I work out, yeah. And I don't work out correctly, and I'm damn sure not working out my vagina correctly. Oh man. Okay, so we'll talk.
And then the other thing too,
for me, tailor-made for me.
What?
I'll get a regimen from you. I need her at her best.
We'll whip that badge right into shape.
Thank you. I'm here trying to be somebody's wife in the next 2 to 3 years. I need her in tip-top shape.
And then another thing too, like, a lot of women get embarrassed if they have to use lube, but there's nothing wrong with using lube.
Okay, so I had a conversation with my girlfriend, who is not a professional, but she had sex a lot in her day. And I said, is it weird that sometimes you have to start with lube, like you're dry until like you get in the flow of things? Because I remember, back in the day, it was like splash waterfalls. And she said that when she got a little older, there was and not that we're old by anyone's standards. I am 27 and a half.
For life.
For life. But just that initial lube, I probably would be embarrassed if I had to use it. Like, I'd probably do a little spit number slyly before I say go get the lube. I don't know why that is.
I don't know why either. I don't like, it's so weird, but you can turn it into like a foreplay thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make it more interesting and use it that way. Or have you tried like a lot of foreplay?
Yeah, I've tried, and that works. It's not all the time, but there are certain times that it's just like break through the seal, and it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid of the lube is what you're saying. It's not embarrassing.
Yeah, don't be afraid of the lube. Don't be embarrassed.
My
Like,
vagina
it
is not
happens.
broken.
Your vagina is not broken. It's
I
totally
should have done
normal.
this interview. I should have set this interview up and said my friend, because I'm just giving people way too much about my girly parts. It's not broken, fellas. It's not broken.
It's not broken. What else was I gonna say? Shit, I was gonna say something else. I don't remember. But depending where you're at in your cycle too. Like you have hormones that could help you relax easier, and hormones, like if they're not really there, it could have a tougher time like with initial penetration too. So it's all like the female body, we all know, is complicated as shit. So it's all stuff to take into account, and it's nothing to be embarrassed or ashamed about. Like asking for advice is probably the best thing to do, you know?
Listen, I'm not breaking it. So I shouldn't be alarmed if like someone is abnormally large and it hurts because it wasn't even abnormal. Let me not even give him that much credit. The shape was a little abnormal, you know. It was like a J. I was like, J, okay. You know? So I think that he probably was punching my cervix. So do you think that would get easier, or I just gotta ditch him?
I wouldn't ditch him over that. I mean, how big are we talking here?
I ditch you ass. I would say a respectable 9.5, but girth, hold on. I just happen to have this.
Oh God, she's prepared.
I would say girth is like 2.5.
What?
That is a lot, right?
That is a lot.
Like 2 to 2.5. All right. Let's see. Let me see. 2. I can't show you guys what I'm about to do. I'd say 2.25.
That's a lot. That's a lot to literally take in.
Oh, so it ain't me. Okay. All right.
Not you.
Okay. Okay. The vagina's not broken.
The vagina broken is not going to break. You just have to get used to it.
Okay. All right. A little bit more practice.
A little more practice. Try a reverse Kegel. So after you do the Kegel, try to be able to like relax it. So like you're kind of like trying to open your vagina without your hands, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Sense? All right. All right. Wait, hold on. I'm doing it right now. Hold on.
So pull it up and then try to relax it down into the chair. What's that face? Are you coming right now?
I mean, kind of. I mean, now, but I got a little excited. All right. We need to, okay. All right. So, okay, do not be surprised if I call you later next week and to report on my findings, if it got any easier. I'm going to practice the reverse Kegel. Pussy on a chair is what
I want to know if it got easier.
Yes.
Plus the what?
I'm going to pussy on the chair. That's
yeah. You could, I'm serious. You could put a towel, like roll it up and put it right under your pussy and have it like contract away and then push down into the towel. So it should come like all the way up from your clit to your butthole, and then it should relax down fully. Like you'll feel when you Kegel, you should feel that full contraction.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the vag gym tomorrow. Okay, we gotta wrap this up. I can't believe I was talking about a friend, guys. It wasn't really my vagina. I promise. Okay, I'm lying. Dr. Mel, tell everybody what you got going on. Tell everybody where they can find you and how you can further help them not only work on their vag, but all the aches and pains and everything else that you can help them with.
Oh yeah. So you can find me at yournewquest.com. That's my website.
Definitely listen to her. Like she said, she's on all streaming platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my blog's mailing list to get all of the latest and greatest going on lifeaccordingtokim.com. I am so happy you guys joined me to talk a little bit about my friend's issue. Maybe you're having the same issue. Maybe we helped you through something. My friend is gonna work on her reverse Kegels, and we'll see you on the next episode of Life According to Kim. Girl chat. Bye.